I don't know how to feel. It doesn't feel like me. Do I look like DEMITRA a little bit or no? Hey guys, this is, as you can tell, this is my first YouTube video in general. Yeah, so I am gonna be doing DEMITRA KALOGERAS makeup routine, makeup tutorial. Like, honestly, clearly we have very different features, facial features, everything, and clearly I don't have curly hair. So I did see, like, when she posted, obviously it's been posted from the Vogue video, but I feel like all of their routines have changed. So now that they posted her doing it to Ellie and Sunday, and I honestly, like, no shade to nobody, but I really like her makeup routine. I love how it turns out, so why not try it, you know? I am gonna watch the steps as I go because I did not memorize everything, but I'm gonna try my best to like make it as close as possible. I obviously don't have everything she has, but I hope I have some similar products because I'm not a big makeup person. I just have like the things I need, nothing crazy, nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna get started with that.
Of $100,000 plus a jackpot of 20.
So I did already prep my face, moisturize everything. I washed it, everything, because I want to be like ready. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous because I've never done this before.
With my baked face as opposed to my fully beat face.
I did also forget to mention that, as you can see, I do wear lashes. They are mascara. I used to wear mascara, but I did come back to lashes. I go back and forth. But I kind of wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe that might be the vibe, but I do have lashes on right now. So I'm gonna try to see with lashes. Hopefully it still turns out good. So in the video, in her tutorial, she does wet her beauty blender. So I'm gonna have to. I have tried it before, but I feel like I just don't like it. It might just be the beauty blender that I did use, but I'm gonna try it again because I'm trying to follow every step of her routine. So and yes, I am using a new one because my other one, I'm gonna talk about her, but yeah, I'm gonna use this and go and wet it real quick. So she is now hydrated. She did grow a little bit. She was a little thirsty. So now I'm gonna be ready to do the base, which she does a little bit, like she adds a little bit on her face. I do have like acne and acne scars a little bit, so I usually add a little more, but I'm gonna try to like even it out. Okay, so for her like base, like foundation, she does use the hourglass, but I don't have hourglass. The only hourglass I got is my body. Anyway, so I have this one right here. She puts it on her hand and then she spreads it with her finger, like right here, here, whatever. I will show you guys because I'm gonna do it. It's a little bit. She said that she got clear skin, that's why she only used a little bit, but I'm gonna have to use a little more just because, yeah. So I'm using about that much right now. I don't know how much I'm gonna end up using, but she puts it with this finger right here, her ring finger, and she kind of spreads it on her, well, Sunday's cheeks a little bit, over here on the nose. Oh, I forgot I got a mirror here, and on the chin. So I don't know like how much I'm gonna need. I think I pour a lot. Okay. So she actually doesn't put any makeup on her forehead, which I've seen people complain about it because they do, but honestly, I used to not put any makeup on my forehead either. So I'm not even really mad at that. I kind of fought with that a little bit. So that's it for now. And then I think she blends it right after. So Montelier Peach. Okay, so now she does blend it. Obviously, I don't think she would leave it like this. So I'm gonna just do that, and yeah. So with this method that she has with the wet beauty blender, transcending the game.
Okay, wow. First thought, transcending the game.
Transcending the game. Because I think it might have been the way I did it before, but this goes on so smooth and it feels really relaxing. I feel like I'm doing like a massage on my face a little bit, but I'm glamming up at the same time. It's a win-win situation a little bit, and honestly, it's really smooth. So this is it right now. I think it's okay. I didn't put too much. I try to put a little less than I usually do, because usually honestly the way I do it is a little different, obviously, but this is it right now. Okay, so for concealer, she uses, I actually forgot what she uses. I'm gonna find it and put it on the screen, but I'm using the Rare Beauty 180. Is that like the code, the number code? Anyway, I'm gonna be using this one. It is a little lighter because I did buy it in the winter. I haven't really tanned that much, so I think it will be fine. I've been using it, so we're good. But I'm gonna be using the Rare Beauty. It is not the same as hers. Wow, that is really bad. Okay, there. Rare Beauty. And I'm gonna see the placement where she puts it. I think it's like right here. Everybody's freaking out how like she's not putting it under where you're supposed to. But I feel like her under eyes are not that crazy, so it's understandable. And then she like blends it in towards there. So we're good. And then she puts it like outside of her nose. So this is the placement she puts her concealer. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like the way she blends it ends up covering the areas that need to be covered or snatched. But I feel like for this, I don't really get where she's coming from, but I've seen the outcome, so much as the process. I don't trust the process because I know what she's doing. I see her paparazzi pics. I see her Instagram posts, like she onto something, so you gotta trust what she's doing, you know? She goes onto her eyebrows while she lets this marinate. Okay, I'm gonna trust you, but I do have an eyebrow slit, so I'm gonna try to make her eyebrows the way she does them. Her eyebrows are a little thicker than mine, which honestly it's not that crazy thick, but I feel like if I push them up a little, it'll be okay. Like, we'll be fine. Okay, so she doesn't use any tint on her eyebrow. It's just like gel. So this is the only like clear gel that I have from Essence. Fix It. I've had it for a while. So it's a little crusty. It's almost done also. I'm gonna try to do her eyebrows how she does them. She does push like, she has like a cowlick right here. So she emphasizes that and then does the rest of her brow. I don't think I have a cowlick, and I feel like I don't know how that's gonna look. So let's hope for the best. And I'm gonna have to like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Honestly, like I'm gonna have to like just leave it, I guess. But yeah. Okay, so brows are done. I try to give myself a cowlick like she has. I don't have a cowlick, but I did try to like tweak that. I don't know, but I did try to do something. And now she's gonna the concealer. She's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna be using the same beauty blender because I actually think she's using a different one, but it's already wet. Like, I'm gonna just do that.
Instead of the nose all the way down and then up a little bit.
Are you trying to make me break out? I promise you, she made your under eyes look worse. I promise. It's the link.
And then upwards.
So with blending the concealer, she says she blends it into the hairline. I see the lift, but I also see a line I am looking like 2 different people from eyes down. I don't know how to feel about the no forehead thing anymore. No makeup on forehead, but this is what it's looking like right now. I blended on the nose, which she said it like all the way down and then back up. And then she uses powder blush, which I'm so happy about because I love powder blush. I don't really like anything creamy, anything like that. So yeah. Okay, so she does use a different, obviously way different blush than me, and a whole different brush. I actually don't even know where I have this brush from, but it's been through many different eras, stages of my life. And it's still here. Has it been washed? Once. But it's better than no time. It's better than no time's been being washed ever. So this is a cream and then this is a powder. Obviously I'm gonna use powder. So she goes in. I think she uses a darker one, but I don't have a darker one. And she puts it on her wrist for the excess. Is it pink? A little bit. You see that? A little bit. Okay, so she does like a C shape. You know what I mean? You're gonna see what I mean. This is what I mean. It doesn't look that much on camera, but I swear it's a little more pigmented in real life. I am gonna put a little more though after. Okay, so this is me after her blush. I try to do the little C shape that she does, and I try to do it not like, I'm not a big blush person, but I love the way her makeup looks, especially that area. I don't know, something about it's just like tea. So that's what I did. And she does do blush before bronzer, which honestly I do too. So Ali and Sunday were like tweaking out about that. They were like, what do you mean you do that? But I do that too, so I guess we're on the same track. Okay, so she also does do blush on her chin, on her forehead, and on her nose a little bit, I think. Which honestly, like, I'm gonna just go with it. She just likes looking a little pink. Wow, okay. I see why she looks very bronze. She does ads. She does ads. She does ads. Okay, so for bronzer, I usually do use a cream bronzer, which I've been told to change to a powder or do cream and then powder, because my powder one is not promising at all. And I think I haven't gotten a new one since I got this. It is a cheap bronzer because I've used her 2 times. This is her. It says highlighter, but it says bronzer too. So I don't really know what that's about. I'm just trying to like use it, whatever, like try my best. And if not, I'm gonna switch to this one right here, which I use. I do need a new one because I'm starting to not like her that much. She fades away really easily. We can't have that. So she does apply the same way she applies most of the blush. And this is the brush that I have because I lost my other brush. Yeah, so I lost my other brush, which was a little bigger, so it blended a little more. But I've been using this one because this is all I got. Do my best, and so all I'm getting is highlighter. I'm not really getting any bronze into this. I'm gonna try my best to get some out of this, but I think I'm gonna have to switch to my cream one. So she says she does apply a lot on the forehead. I'm trying. I think it's looking pretty good. Like, I look pretty bronze. I look like I I was sun-kissed, but at the same time the sun did my makeup for me. So honestly, I'm done with that. Okay, so after all the bronzer and blush, she does eyeshadow. So I think she does like a dark kind of brown, almost black, I think, eyeshadow. So I'm gonna try to like do as best as I can. I think this is basically what we're working with right here. So I don't know if I'm gonna use that one or the lighter one that's over here. That's our only two options actually. So okay, so the closest brush that I have to hers is kind of this one. Hers might be a little smaller, but this is the closest that I have. I have no other smaller, or it would be like a huge one, which I don't really want for eyeshadow. So now that she does most of her eyeshadow with that brush, kind of like a little smoky eye, I would say, I don't know, she goes with a sharper brush like this one right here, and she does like a little line with, I think, the same kind of color, the dark kind of brown. So I'm gonna try to do like a little eyeliner look. Okay, so I did do the line. I don't know if you could tell that much. As sharpest as I could with this brush. So I just went like a little light, you know, a little wing. And I actually don't know what she does next. So okay, so now she goes for nose contour and she uses eyeliner, which honestly, that's kind of smart. And she goes with like a little brown, but all I have is this from NYX. Actually don't even know what shade this is. Total Baller. Damn, what the heck? What's the shade? And this one is Free Spirit. Wow, this is crazy names. I'm probably gonna end up using this one right here, just because I actually, whichever was sharpest. So this is definitely not sharp. Okay, we're gonna be using this one, and she does like a little line of dots. So I had to switch to TikTok to do the rest because I ran out of storage. So this is the nose contour. She does like a little line and then she does a little at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this. So now she goes in with her lip liner, which I can't find my other one. So I'm gonna have to use this one right here. This is the Essence. So she kind of goes under a little bit like this. I think her corners and then like the top. So this is the lip combo. I did use a more pink, but I think she uses the same shade as she does with her nose contour. And then she goes to like darken the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just use this brush. It's a different brush that I haven't used yet. And I'm just darkening a little more. So now that I darkened a little bit, she goes like, one of her last steps is going in with the powder. So thank gosh, I just today bought loose powder because I didn't have any. So I'm gonna like put it where she does, obviously. Right, she obviously uses a different one than me, but I'm gonna be using the Fit Me loose finishing powder. It's number 10, shade 10. A little moment for unboxing. There's a little like latch. You can even get it off. Damn, why is it so stuck? Period. You see the dots. Wow. Wow, can you tell this is my first time using it? Ooh, the nose is snatched. I'm gonna give you that. I tried my best to do it as good as I could, because I'm gonna have to like lock in, I'm not gonna lie. But this is the placement under the eyes, kind of like here, and a little bit of the nose. So after this stage, they do leave it on for a little because they're baking, you know. So I'm gonna just leave it on for a little bit. I don't know how to feel. It doesn't feel like me. Do I look like DEMITRA a little bit or no? I actually don't know like all her gestures she does, but I'm just trying to do something. I feel like this definitely snatched my nose, so I'm happy with that. Maybe it would have been a little more similar if I had mascara on, but I do have lashes, so maybe I should have done mascara instead. Too late now. So this is the final product after blending everything. Everything's done. This is what it looks like.